Hello everyone, also Klaus here, and today guys I'm going to review a set from 2007, a Mars mission set, and I actually forget about the name of this set because it's not written of the name of the sets in fact are not written on the European boxes, so this means well I totally forget the name, so well we're just gonna call this the little spaceship of the Mars mission sim released in 2007. So well, by the way, here's the box. Of course, that's the smaller set of the sim in 2007, and well, the sim also appeared in 2007, by the way, and just lasted like 2 years from 2007 to 2008. So, by the way, first the Lego Mars mission logo with some nice. Some nice touch right here because this logo of course is kind of the same as the old Lego Space logo from the 80s or 90s, so quite a nice detail. And of course then you got the box. Of course the background is mostly orange. We are on Mars, you can see the Earth and the Moon on the background, and of course the little spaceship itself right there, plus on the bottom corner right there we can see also the face of the alien, because yes, Mars mission is a theme which is about humans versus aliens for some crystals. Really simple, but at least it works for the sets. Now, the top side you can see a 1:1 picture scale of the astronaut, and then the fact that you're gonna have two minifigs in this set. So one alien, one astronaut, one spaceman if you want. Then on the back of the box, which is destroying itself, well, you can nothing really interesting because you see another angle, another shot in fact of the spaceship, and wow, what interesting gimmick is that the glass can open or close, really cool, and that's ironic of course. And here's the little alien, you can see it in a more interesting way, and that says some website address, and that's all. Nothing interesting on the other side. So let's move on to the instruction booklet. So here we go. So it's in fact it's the same picture but with some larger size. This means you can see more of the way emitted by the laser, and also you can see more of the aliens which just stand here looking at the ship, at the spaceship. Excuse me. And also you have to know that Mars mission was really the first original space theme from Lego since 2001, because in 2001 Lego released Life on Mars, and then they just released Lego Star Wars, and of course Lego Star Wars is an already licensed theme. I mean Star Wars, well, you know that. So Mars mission is quite interesting in fact that it's the first original space theme from Lego released since 2001. And now, of course, after that, we'll have Space Police, and in 2011, we'll have Alien Conquest, if I'm not wrong. So, by the way, the instructions, you build this thing in like 13 steps, then you got the parts list, and then you got some fill up of instruction booklet with some page with just said. So, here's the biggest set of the line, mother spaceship of the aliens, other sets, a little group shot with the two bigger sets of each side, so the space station of the humans and the mothership of the aliens. And finally we got a better group shot with really all the sets and all the box lined on this side, and it looks pretty nice, I have to admit. It's really cool, and really gives you the feeling of this scene, which was pretty interesting. Not only is the most original of all, but at least it worked well. And now for the set itself, first of course the minifig. So we got two in this set. First the spaceman, so with his shiny new spacesuit. So it's all in white with some light gray touches and some orange colors, of course. So as you can see, nice front printing and also back printing, because this time we've got his oxygen stuff in his back, not with another part like the old space sets. Yeah, and also his head, of course, nothing interesting, no back printing, and I think the head is not really special, nothing really incredible. It's okay. But that I think that may be one of the best of all the Mars missions heads, by the way. And finally, the helmet with its golden visor, its gold visor, which looks just fine. So a little nice spaceman, and now of course the aliens. So the aliens, it's really simple. You got two modes, one for the legs, which are linked together, you can't move them separately, and one for the rest of the body. So two modes, one articulations on the waist part, this means the legs can be put up this way to make it sit down, and that's all. The arms are directly molded to the body, so they're really attached, but you can see that you still have two little hands which can hold some, some crystals or stuff like that. And also you have to notice that you got two little holes, one here on the body, as you can see, which goes through all the body, and on the back of the head, right there. Also, of course, notice the color, which is trans green, which looks pretty nice, and the fact that these aliens are glow in the dark. This means in the night their body will glow. Well, it looks nice, but who plays with Lego at night, I don't really know, but that's a nice feature. And well, in terms of design, they're pretty good. Not really ultra detailed, but the heads is looks okay. But of course, in terms of articulations, well, there was just one, so that's quite not good. So I think they really decided to put their effort on the design elements. So that's for the two minifigs in this set. Now let's move on to the set itself, the little spaceship. So here we go. First, there's three parts or three little plates, nothing really incredible. Now we're gonna link the rear part of the ship, which is a little more interesting because it features four parts of connection, which will be useful to link the wings to this ship. So I'm gonna link this part right there. Also notice the little triangle part. Also the color scheme on this ship is mostly white, orange, and black, with some light gray, dark gray touches. Well, nothing really incredible. So that's the ship for now. Now we're gonna link some more specific parts like these slope bricks, which are really nice because they really have a nice type of curve. As you can see, it's really a special type of curve, which is really cool. Also, you can see, also notice the little fill on the back. We can see that we're gonna use stickers, so there is no printed parts in Mars mission. It's mostly, always stickers. Also, you can notice that each of the human's vehicles are represented by an animals. Here, it's a little mosquito, right there. Plus, of course, the set numbers as a code for the set. The logo right here. And I don't really know what's mean KWS, but well, some reactors on the back, which are of course also stickers, and that's all. Notice this orange part, which will be useful to link the orange, not the orange, but the laser beam, the laser, and this part, which will be useful to link the glass. That said, I'm gonna just check something in the instrument booklet, excuse me guys. Just to be sure I'm doing the right thing. Okay, yes, actually, excuse me, I just screwed up, because yes, I'm supposed to put this part like that. Excuse me, totally forget. Well, so as you can see, of course, it's a little smaller. So by the way, now let's link the wings. So two parts of connection. We're gonna use the same type of slopes of plates, excuse me. So there's two ones which are the same but put in a different way. A little orange grid, and that's all. To be linked like that. The second wing, of course, is exactly the same, and I'm gonna bend the wings like this. Now, the final one, not only the final touch, but one of the most important touch is the glass, which looks pretty nice in a type of neutrons dark orange, if I can say so. Oh, excuse me. Like that. And well, the ship is mostly finished, it's mostly done. Now I'm just going to link the laser, which also features a little crystal, which is quite nice. And well, that's all. The laser made with some black minifigs head, some trans blue 1x1 brick, and that's all. And well, here we go. So I'm going to do a little turn around of the spaceship. It looks very nice in this type of shot. Like that. And now I'm going to link to put the pilot in there. So of course there is no panel control or stuff like that. And that's all. So if you want to talk about articulation and stuff like that, well, it's really simple. You can open or close the main glass. You can also move up to this point, or well, move up to this point or move down the wings if you want to make some stuff like that. Well, it's up to you. Personally, I just put them like that. And of course, you can turn the laser on the side, on this side. But apart from that, there is nothing more. And well, that's all. So let's move on to a little sum up of this set. So if you want the comparison size. So first, the two minifigs. Well, I think it's quite nice from LEGO to give us an alien, because I mean, the alien doesn't have anything to do in this set. I mean, it's not like he's got a gun or a panel control or a little ship. No, it's just like that. So I think it's nice from LEGO, because you buy the smallest set and you still have the two guys from both sides. So it's quite nice. You got one humans and one aliens. Now for the more specific details, well, the human, the spaceman, is well detailed with a front and back printing, which looks pretty nice, plus the gold visor, which is really a nice touch. So seriously, apart from the head, which kind of look a little generic, I think it's all right. Really nice suit, and well, that's all. And of course, now you got the alien, so the design is okay. I mean, it's well done, not amazing, but at least it works. The only problem, of course, is the articulations, because he can just sit down, and that's all. So he's a little static, to say the least. So, but he still has some points to take crystal with his hands and stuff like that. But apart from that, well, I'm not really a fan, because you know, I think you know me by now. I'm only a big fan of articulated sets and stuff like that. So of course, I'm not very pleased with this type of alien, but at least it's got a nice design and some nice trans green color, which really look cool. And now for the ship. So seriously, I'm not going to take point by point with this ship. I'm just going to say that the only big drawback I have with this the spaceship itself is the laser, because it's just pop out in a odd way, because I mean, it's the only part of all the ship which you got this color scheme. I mean, of course you got some black of the spaceship and stuff like that, but the black is quite discreet here. It's like black in your face, some trans blue which comes out of nowhere from in your face, and well, it just looks ugly and not really well detailed. I mean, they just put some minifigs, black minifigs heads, some gray part to all the crystal. Well, no, seriously, just put this off and put another brick like that here, and you got a perfect symmetrical ship, and it will look better than with the laser, in my opinion. So seriously, the only big drawback I have with this spaceship is the laser, and for the rest, it's pretty good. I mean, it's not, once again, the most amazing or really incredible design of a spaceship I have ever seen, but at least it works just fine. It works fine, it looks good, and with the trans orange glass looks just fine. Well, not fine, but marvelous. And well, that's also, it's pretty simple, but at least it works fine. And well, I think I can recommend this set, because well, at the time of its release, it wasn't really, it was quite cheap. I mean, it was like $5 or maybe $6. I don't really know, but it was quite cheap. And you got one guy from both sides, so one alien, one space guy, and a little nice ship with. And even if it's not perfect because of the laser, and of course because it could have been more original, at least it works fine. And well, that's everything you can ask from a spaceship, to be swooshed around and stuff like that, and it does this in a good way. So that's all. A good little set. I can recommend you. Not tons of drawbacks apart from the laser and of course alien minifig, which is kind of awkward. But well, you've got these things in every set, so that's not really a bad point for this set in particular. So that's overall a good set. And well, if you have any questions or comments, feel free to ask them in my comment section of this video. And well, hope you enjoy this review. Hope you enjoy this set, and see you later for another video review. Bye.